People happy. Thanks for coming.
Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Mahayogi Swami Radhikananda Saraswati ki jai. I humbly seek the blessings of Bhagwan and Muktanand Baba, my Revered Gurudev Mahayogi Swami Radhikananda Saraswati, and the goddess of meditation. Yes. The one thing I would like to tell all of you is learn to love meditation. Learn to love it. I'll give you a simple reason first. We know about breath. We can breathe and we can feel that breath. In order to experience that, we need a small part of it, just about 12 anguli we call it. It goes deep breathing and going however deep you breathe. It's the distance of the breath may not be too huge. But for us to breathe, the entire universe is filled with air. For us to breathe, the entire universe, so what we are experiencing is many fraction of that breath, entire universe, air. We only are experiencing just a wee bit of it. But to get that, you know how much of the force and the energy supports it from behind. Similarly, the world you are living in, you can see a bit of it, just a wee bit of it. And just behind that, 99% of the entire universe, which is unseen, is supported. Can we see that unseen world? Can we feel that unseen world? Yes. For that, the Rishi Munis have designed what we call as meditation. Dhruva was younger than Rishi. He would do it. You've danced, isn't it? Predictable has danced. Yes. These kids were of your age. They had mastered it. They had mastered this science. Even I haven't mastered it. So I'm not going to boast of it. But I'm going to have such children in front of my eyes so that I can give justice to myself, to the Shastra, to the science, and know about it. Before we start the actual meditation program, I'm going to introduce you to some observations which are very essential for you. So we are all going to take just a few mudras. Now you all are familiar with mudras. Mudras are called the postures. They are postures of the hands, the fingers. The dance mudras we saw. That's why I was asking Arya to do it closer to me so I could see them. Yes, there were some of these mudras were there. Similarly, the mudras, if you do, let's see what the difference there is in your body. I don't know. You have moved with your mudras, but now let's see how the breath moves with your mudras. So first we are going to fold this little ring finger. Yes, hold it well. Okay. Yes, keep them relaxed on your lap. You can have them. You can breathe normally. Just breathe in and breathe out normally. And observe which muscles in your body are moving. The children of Singapore could do it. You can do it. Just see which muscles in your body move to and fro or up and down. Inhale as deep as you can and exhale completely and see which muscles are moving. I'll give you a few seconds. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Very good. Breathe out. Exhale totally. Totally. Breathe out totally. Don't leave any bit of air in your body. Breathe out totally. Breathe in again. And breathe out totally. Anyone?
Abdomen.
Yes.
I found my stomach muscles move.
Correct. Correct. Anybody with stomach muscles?
I just said abdominal.
Abdomen. Perfect. Now when you see the difference, you'll be surprised how mudras can make your breath get focused to different regions. This, by the grace of my Guru, was my discovery. And I followed it and pursued it. So I can take you to deeper meditation. Okay. Now we are going to just change the finger and we are going to take the first index finger, put it at the base of your thumb. Yes. And fold the thumb out. Okay. This is Vayu Mudra. You can run very fast if you practice this. Right now I won't make you run, but do this. And now again close your eyes, relax completely, back straight, breathe in deep and breathe out fully. Anyone?
My chest.
Chest. Yes, you got it? Anyone chest for the chest? Lung area. Right. I'm so happy. Did you manage that? Do you feel it here now? Very good. Would you like to try the previous one again and see if it really matters? Yes. Your ring finger will be pressed again. Yes. And try it with your ring finger. Breathe in with your eyes closed. Breathe out. Exhale completely. Empty out the air. Now you can shift back to the index finger at the base of the thumb. Does it show the difference? Very good. Now I'm going to take you to another chakra. We'll talk about chakras later, but this is now, you try and take the middle finger on the nail, you put your thumb and hold it down. Yes, hold this down. Very good. Excellent. Now you breathe in, breathe out, and notice the difference. Anyone?
I can feel my arms moving up and down.
Where is it? Arms? Okay.
Shoulder.
Anyone still more focused?
Chest
It
and
is.
both.
Chest and abdomen together.
We try and do it again. Yes, you got it. She got it. It's throat chakra. You will see the shoulders might go up. That's why I was agreeing with arms. Yes, but it's the throat chakra. Throat chakra. The seat of knowledge. I won't give you all the secrets. You won't know them on stage. Trust me. It's shoulders. Again, we're going to try that. Okay. Breathe in, breathe out gently. Anyone with throat experience? You got it? All of you? Comfortable? Convinced? Okay, now we have tried three. We tried this. First one was abdomen, Manipur chakra. Don't worry about the names right now if you don't know. But just follow it because the chakras I mentioned in the CDs, we are going to give you a CD each. So don't worry, you can follow it later. And you have this is for the stomach, this is for the heart, this is for the throat. Now we are going to try and see whether this is going to make any difference to you. Take the little finger close to you as possible with your thumb. Hold it with your thumb and pull it close towards your other three fingers. Yes. See, these are the mudras, correct. Now feel, breathe in deep breathing, breathe out deep, exhale totally, inhale complete. Anyone? Yes?
Forehead.
Forehead. Try again. Try again. Arya, try again. Lower it down. Lower it down. Lower it down. This is kidney region. This is little finger. Remember in child, as children, whenever we want to go to the loo, we say, Miss, please. This is the kidney region. Kidney region. Alright? So now these four are comparatively easy for location. The other three are not because of there is a bone structure now. But it works if you know how to really concentrate. Now we will go from throat region to the other. So I'm telling you that you hold this, put this thumb at the base of the little finger and wrap all those four fingers around it. And now you will try and see whether you can concentrate at the root chakra, that is here. It's the seat of intuition. It's very important that you get that. Now close your eyes. See if there are any movements or change of colors, or just be comfortable at that point. Just notice it. This is the seat of Omkar. This is the seat of the Omkar. You may feel a little pulse, a little pressure, a little movement. If you don't feel it right now, don't worry, because we have just started trying to locate. Anyone experience it? Very good, very good, very good. This is the seat of Omkar, the seat of wisdom. This is very important that this becomes activated. I'm going to explain to you. When you go to the doctors and they want to try and get a little blood out of this testing out, they ask you to fold this. Why? Because the breath is focused here. And therefore you don't cough, you don't sneeze. Otherwise imagine the needle is at you. Everything can go wrong. Okay. So I'm just giving you an idea how we can maneuver the white breath to various regions of the body. It acts like a steering wheel in a car. Mudras are like steering wheel in a car, which can direct your breathing to certain points in certain regions of the body. The most essential first one is Gyan. This is the one. First index and the tip of the thumb. This is going to help you to activate. If you write more, if you children, the more you use the pen to write, the more active this brain is going to be. Remember that. It's Sahasrara. It is the seat of consciousness. We have 7 powers. We'll talk about it later. Please meditate and see. Just makes a difference to you right now. Good. Okay. We are going to take one more chakra, then I will go to the details of the subject. Take the second ring finger, the tip of the ring finger, and the thumb. This will take you to the lowermost point in the body, that is below the coccyx, the last spine bone, the seat on which you sit. It is called root chakra or Muladhara.
Mother, आज तो फिर
Don't worry about the names. You can let it continue comfortably right now. I show you the direction, how we can reach it.
करायला पाहिजे झोप झाली नसते ना जे
मग
होतं
झोप नको करू आता.
अरे मला की कामं करायला लागती ना म्हणून झोप
Now you
मी
can
आता झोपायची वेळ
exhale,
तेव्हा वेळेला हे का खात बसला
exhale real
तू
deep.
मला सांगतास वडापाव
मला माहितीये,
Completely.
मला माहितीये, मी असं
Breathe out your
नाही म्हणत आहे.
entire.
मी त्याला नाही करायचं ते म्हणतो
तो
ना.
खातो त्याला काय करायचं
Start feeling.
मी भात खाऊन वगैरे बोलते.
थांब गरम गरम केलं मी.
तू तर हेच दूर ना ह्याच्यामध्ये
Comfortable.
किंवा काहीतरी कर. पण आता व्हेजिटेरियन खातो
Now I have introduced you 7 mudras
थोडासा
because we are actually having 7 chakras. Chakras are energy. We need just as we are the replica of the universe. Each one of us is a replica of the universe. Sometimes children may not understand.
अगं तो बघ की जरा स्वस्त.
अरे तसं नाहीये तू करत बसलास ना तरी प्रॉब्लेम असं तो काम होत नाही कारण माझ्या आयडियाज असतात पण इम्प्लिमेंटेशन तुझं असतं ना 2च हात आहेत तुझ्याकडे आणि आज अजून महत्वाचं सगळ्यांना 6:30 ला बोलवलं तर 12 वाजता थांबव मला कारण होतच ना दुसरा सगळा दिवस वेस्ट होतो तो आज काहीतरी मनोरंजनाचं करूया क्लिनिंग करूया दुपारी 1 तास झोपूया आपण मी जाऊन झोपणार मला खूप त्रास होतो मग आणि उद्या आपल्या रेडबीटचं काम करायचं
Yes, they are the chakras.
तुला मी आत्ता पण
पापड
Mercury.
पाहिजे ठीक आहे
This is Jupiter.
नाही आता नाही रे माझं
This is Saturn.
चालेल
This is Sun.
आता हे बघ माधव ती जी आयडिया होती ना तुझी कॅमेरा बसवायचा तिला ही व्हिडिओ बघितलं असतं लक्ष देईल किती इफेक्टिव्ह करावं लागेल ते म्हणे हा बाई बोलतोय बाई इको येतोय ऐकू येत नाही आणि त्या काय त्यांचं एक्सप्रेशन दिसत नाही त्या काय दाखवत
If at all any one chakra is like,
आपलं जे काय इक्विपमेंट आहे ते सगळं LG
obviously we are going to have some problems. Can we rectify them? Now we know how to rectify. We are going to take the breath here and we are going to try and understand how to activate. Before that, I'll tell you what are the powers we enjoy. Here, it's a state of consciousness. You can, through this, we merge with the ultimate universe. We're not talking about merging right now. We'll say, let's say, we'll understand the entire world. We'll have greater understanding. Let's put it in the simple words. If this is activated well, we'll have a greater understanding. You may take up any scriptures. Now you're like pursuing dance. Let me tell you that. It is one of the most powerful virtues through which you can actually communicate with the ultimate supreme. How? What will be the advantage? How will you communicate? If you are really going to do dance with your dedication,
सेतू माधवराव पगडींची
all
मुलगी आहे.
knowledge, entire knowledge regarding dance factor will flow to you. Will flow to you. That
डान्स
is the
फॅक्टर
leading
काही
thing.
कळतंय का
Every one of us, we have got certain subjects
मुद्रा
we are
सारखं
interested in. Somebody is very good at dancing, somebody is good at singing, somebody is good in many other activities, whatever you say, driving, swimming, call what you want. But if you are dedicated with it, there is a feeling of complete dedication. It works as a virtue, a quality. And if you
मुद्रा चिकन खायचं
that is your second nature. If you go in, you can see now, since you're a good dancer, I don't know the dancer I know to popularly know is magic. Anyway, a movement while walking as graceful as actually on the stage in dance. The grace follows her. The grace lives with her. Even her dance I've seen. She's got a grace in her. You have to be mentally dedicated to that quality. You must love it. You must love dancing. It's not just an exercise. It's a beautiful body posture. It's trying to tell something to the others through the form of your physical body, your eyes, your mudras. There is a complete revision. Today they did a very beautiful program on that.
मोठी बिग्गी क्लास म्हणलेत ना तर मग काय होतं इथे
The more you feel it, the more you feel any story in you, in your heart,
कोणी करते
the more you
काल काही नाही त्रास दिला मला
lose the ultimate knowledge.
गुड बॉय सारखा बसला होता
Very important that you feel
चिप्स खाल्ल्या
it's not mere
He's a good boy.
physical exercise. Even if
What
it
is it
sounds good, it's not that. Even in meditation,
They were
just breathing
traders.
in and out is an exercise. It appears to be an exercise, but that is not where we stop. The harmony is brought
You know,
out because of that breathing.
did you like
And the alignment that matters. You breathe in this way and you
that good boy
aligning the prana and apana. That is where the energy takes. So there is something which is deeper than just an external exercise of anything you do. Therefore, we have a heart along with the head. Had there been no use of heart in it, God would have been sufficiently happy giving us only the head. But He's given you heart and head, and they are equidistant from your breath.
काल तो उपमा तर काय झाला मला माहिती टाकून दिला का तो
Very
सगळा संपला
It's a beautiful thing. So you, if you want to be dedicated to whatever you are doing, day-to-day chores,
फक्त मीठ कमी
you're going to school, you're studying, you're singing, you're dancing, you're cooking. Whatever you do it with your full heart in it. The moment you put your heart and your soul in it, what happens is the entirety of that knowledge starts manifesting. If you want the knowledge to come to you, we don't need to study texts. Trust me on this. We don't need to study English. We just need the entire dedication of your heart and put it together, and you will realize that yes,
मला वाटलं तू करत नाही
practice of meditation. This is
मला वाटलं तू नाही करतेस ना आता वाचायला इट्स ओके माझं
What is the difference between consciousness and your very desire? I'll give you a very simple example. Suppose there is a local train, and you're traveling by a train, and the train is already crowded. In India, if you're traveling to India, you see you enter into a crowded train. Everybody wants to get a seat.
काल ऍक्च्युली
You're sitting, you found yourself a good chair, you're closer to the window, you're observing,
तिकडनं निघाले
you're quite comfortable with it.
70चा एक्झिट मिस केला मला पुढे जावं लागलं मग मी
Because you want to enjoy yourself
त्याच्यानंतर
in your comfort zone. Then there is something close by standing.
तर त्या 880 वरती त्याने मला मी माझ्याच ह्याच्यात चालत होते मला रिअलाइज व्हायला वेळ गेला मागचा एक्झिट मिस झाला
You don't want to look at it
त्यांनी बोलला ते नाहीच झालं
because it's going to
आणि
bring something.
आणि तो मला बोलून
Look is
नाहीयेस यावरती
consciousness.
एक्झॅक्टली हे तुला नंतर कळलं मी थकले होते की एटीट्यूड मग मी गेले कुठपर्यंत डिकोट होते मध्ये तुला एक्झिटच दाखवतो सो डिकोटो वरनं पूर्ण असं डिकोटोपर्यंत जाऊन
None of us are free.
बरोबर माऊलीच्यानंतर तुला
Even if
डिकोला
you
घेतलं
don't
तरच तुला
like
मिशन
somebody
घेता येतो
trying
नाही
to tap it around you. So
Yeah,
that's
so it
Frontal
was,
I think the beginning, sure that consciousness is not something you
की
are
थकले होते
and that is the seed here.
म्हणून मला आज काही
कळला भाग आणि वेगळ्या पद्धतीने करा केला
Enhance it. Well, how do you know?
त्याच्यात
How do you know
पप्पाकडे
it says that? It's
म्हणजे
supposed
तो
to
वाक्य पाणी ते ड्राय नाही झाला त्याच्यात
It's a thousand ways in which knowledge can flow. Let's make it simple for us to understand. It flows to you. Yes, and what happens? When does it get blocked? When you feel that you have oh my God, we're supposed to do this. I don't remember now what is it we've done after
तो
this.
ओंकार मला
I don't know, this is the course. After that, I
तो ट्रक घेऊन तुम्ही मजा केली त्याला
I can't block this.
डाउनटाउन मध्ये
The moment you don't know
त्याला
what
तो
to
सोफा
do,
पाहिजे.
you be rest sure you need to make
हं? त्याला म्हटलं अरे कसा मिळाला ना हे सगळं जीव तुझ्याकडे कसं आहे? त्याला मला फोन कर, त्याला विचारायचं की आता आपल्या घरचा जो ठोगा आहे तो घेऊन जातो.
every day. I'll tell you as per your day.
तो नेणार कसा ना
त्याला सांगतो एक
It will set your life
देखील चालेल
right,
$20
good.
आणि त्याला फ्री मध्ये देऊ शकतो. त्याला सांगा तू पैसे विसे खर्च कर.
It's very important that we don't do it. It's an exercise, but it's not just an exercise. How when you play badminton, you enjoy it also, even if it is just
स्वामी कसं घेऊन जाईल
going there to play. And so not because you want to do exercise, but then that joy which comes, and that you must enjoy this. The moment your emotion is in that,
तुला आंबा पण दिला म्हणून
you let it go. That is what Sahasra.
मी करणार त्याच्याबरोबर बिकॉज आय वॉन्ट टू सिट विथ हिम तो पूर्ण दिवस आपण त्याला देतो
नाही आम्ही आमचं काय सर आपण खुशी
मग तू पोळी खातो
What is so special about this point?
तर चॉकलेट मी प्यायचंय तू मेडिसिन घेऊन जा
You receive some knowledge.
काल ते दिलं मी त्याला
काय करू
You need to receive. You already know. For example, you know you have to go yes.
तर वर याला थोडस
You're lost. There is no immediate knowledge which dwells in present. It's also
छान आहे ते असं एकदम याच्यात
you have information.
जसं इकडे सिल्वर क्लिक झालंय ना
You don't have
ते
knowledge.
आता
It's in present. It's present is required. The present knowledge is required. That present knowledge comes to you. It's called intuition.
त्यांच्या घरामध्ये मला आश्चर्य वाटलं
Behind you.
येतात लावलंय पण म्हणजे काय लोक हे केलंय
Nobody around there.
शाळेतल्या मुलासारखं ते केलंय
This is intuition in certain subjects which is commonly understood by all. But suppose you are an engineer. You might say in your
वडापाव खाणार नसलं असं ठेवते विचार त्याला काय मग बाहेर का पाहिले
suddenly comes to you are very
खराब होईल ना बाहेर ठेवला त्याचा शेप तर कसा बनवा
or you say, no, I am serious. I won't have it. You are all the time talking to yourself.
सांगते मी तुला
Doing some job. That intellect we are talking about, and
काहीच कळत तुला काय कळतंय का मला कळत नाही बस
तुझं लक्ष नाही आहे तू थकली आहेस दोन
it is fully active. That the Mudra state is this. This is the Mudra state. So it makes you intellectually
दोन्ही माझ्याच
गाडीमध्ये
your studies and all, you score extremely well. Just for 5-10 minutes, you take that point. Today's my history 8. I want the rest of my marks to come and just relax.
आम्ही क्लासेस करते आता आमच्या
You have to tap. Suppose you give me a call on the phone and say hello. Don't you think I'm going to say hello back to you? Yes. This entire universal energy is there to help you, to reach you, to serve you. Entire world is designed to serve every individual. That's why the air reaches you. You don't have to go out of your window and open the window. No, you don't have to do that. The air comes to you. The water comes right up to your taps. The rains come right up to your homes. The sunlight reaches you. Everything is there, it is reaching you. Knowledge also reaches you. It reaches you. And therefore, if you keep these fingers this way and practice for 10 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm 72 years old. So I just
are going out of the way and helping us. How can I give you?
Do only for that much and choose one mudra per day. Plus, it
मी ते सगळं आवडतं.
the birth date, which is your right to do. This is the seed of intuition. You won't be least month. If there's a common problem amongst all of you and you're all wondering what should we do now, this is the reason, what should we do? All of them will immediately come with an answer. And then the solution is taken care of, the problem is solved. But he will carry on for 20 days later. See, I just thought of it and I knew. Because we love intelligence. We love intelligence. We love ourselves when we are intelligently wise. If we are not, we feel we'll start avoiding friends, people. You want to hide, you want to keep away from friends. The moment you're smart, witty, and best thing is if you are intelligent, you don't need anger. You are very
Mute your side, girls.
You don't need anger at all to deal with it. Because of this,
एक मिनट Smita, please mute your side. Mute your side, guys.
and tell you it's a lunch break for another half an hour. I could have yelled, I could have screamed, I could have pulled him out of that window. I could have done so many things. But thank God my intuitive intellect helped me. And what did I say? You're the boss. I said, you are the boss. And the moment I said, you are the boss, he gave me my ticket and then closed. So talking correct words is the best way you can prove your wit, your intelligence. You don't need to get angry. You don't need to fight with anybody. You don't need to get upset. It is the biggest vardhan, we say, a blessing to us that we can be intuitively guided. And for that to be sharp, it's very important you do this and say Omkar. Practice it 5 times, 7 times, or 10 times. You can just say 10 times Omkar. Say once. If you're 27-year-old, 2 and 7, 9. Say it 9 times. You don't have to say 27 times if you are, but that's your lucky number. If you are 15, 6 is your lucky number. If you're 38, 3 is your lucky number. So 3 times, 5 times, 7 times. Treat it, make it your personal contact with God. Don't take it as a common contact with everyone. If you want to learn well, you need a personal contact with her. You cannot say she's teaching everybody, so even I'll learn sitting away somewhere. Yes, you can. But isn't there greater joy in having a personal relation? You know the person. The person is interested in your weaknesses. She will say, come down, you're not doing it. Sit down, you need more. A very beautifully conducting class. So you need to be there. So have your personal contact with the ultimate supreme. It's not difficult. It can be done just through Omkar. Just through Omkar. You can just keep this finger and daily 5 times, 3 times, 6 times, 1 time. Breathe in and do it. Want to try one? Just one Omkar. Normal breathing. Relax, entire body has to relax. You can say with me. Yes. Did you feel the vibrations? The lighter the more relaxed the body is, the more vibrations you will feel in the body. You have to feel those vibrations. There has to be a little tremor. A little tremor you have to feel. The moment you feel that, you know that particular point is going to get activated. It's going to get activated. How do you know it's dull today? Suppose anything goes wrong, immediately you start crying. If you are crying, tears are there, it means your Ajna Chakra is not right. Let's go to the throat chakra. You know what is the quality of throat? Voice it. Words should make difference to the world. Your silence also should make difference to the world. If you speak to somebody, you are going to create the world. If I say, Shraddha, I'm thirsty, I want water, she'll give it to me. Because words convert an unseen situation to seen. It's not just to send ideas and desires and state my desires. No. It is a converting element. It transforms an entire unseen situation to a seen, manifested situation. Words are the most powerful elements in your body, in your life. Words can change entire life. One word can change entire life. One wrong word with somebody can cause you great difficulty for years together. Am I right? Or am I right? Yes. So words, and you cannot escape the results once you mention something with the words. You cannot escape. Let it be comfortable with you. Let it be comfortable. Okay? Yes. Are you getting bored? Little? No. Good girl. Thank you. So, words are very important. How easily we say, shut up. Correct? Don't we say, shut up to somebody? And then that person waits and waits for 3-4 days to get back to you. And after 3-4 days, the moment you say hello, you say, shut up.
Sometimes you don't say it, you say it inside. I usually say it inside.
You say it inside.
I don't say it out.
No,
but
it doesn't matter. Very good. At least when they, but manifested will give you manifested back results. Unmanifested but felt will still bring you some effect of it. Though it will not be seen. Though it will not be seen. But you have felt it. So it's not, it is going to be a little wave in your body, which is not going to be very positive. But that's okay. That's at least under control. The moment you say it loud, then it's going to make all the difference. So if at all it's going to make a difference, then say what is good and right. Say how pretty you are. You must say something like that. Oh my God, she's fat. Say somebody, just tell somebody. I couldn't believe it. Yesterday we had a talk with one person who's a little obese and they wanted medicines. I make medicines for people who want to lose weight and all. So the moment I said, they said, in America, don't offer this medicine. So I said, okay. I said, very fair enough. Then he said, doctor just happened to tell his patient that you're fat. The patient sued him for $1 million just because it had caused her trauma, said so, said she. And of course, finally, the judge was more wiser. He said, if he's a doctor and he's told you you're obese, I cannot charge him with all this nonsense. You better accept it and go. So what I'm trying to say, your words, you have to be very careful. And unfortunately, we don't give much importance Second thing which is very important, which one, a great saint of just 17 years old. Anyone here 17, 18?
Anybody 17, 18?
16, 17. Okay, very good. That age is so young, so tiny, come to think of. And imagine that child who has come up as a saint in Maharashtra. He turned back and he said, I owe it to the Vani, to this goddess of speech. I owe something to that speech. I don't know how to clear my debts with the Vani. Have you ever thought of that? Vani is an attribute of space. This space costs, say, whatever she says, 700 or whatever it is. I don't know. Just now, if this space had words written, those we speak, there will be 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 words. Each word will cost you 1 penny per minute, per day. Do you know how much you'll have to pay back to the goddess of language? So use it carefully. You say, I'll just say, I never want to see you. I don't want to see you. Okay, you don't want to see me, okay. You say after some time you learn, she died, and I don't have to see her now. Don't you worry, you are going to meet her again next month and she's going to come back and you have to, till you don't set your words right, that chain is going to continue. It's going to continue. So we have to be very, very careful with what we say. It's very important to speak correctly. Whether it's your husband, your wife, your sister, your mother, your brother, your friends, your servant, your whoever, your neighbors, don't be careless about words. And this is the place which has to be right. For this, the mudra I have told you is this. This is Vishuddha Chakra. And words help you to understand. If you decide, that is known as Vak Tapascharya, such as austerity performed by good speech, again can make you knowledgeable very easily.
I have one question.
Yes.
Sometimes, I know we all control ourselves in a way, but sometimes we don't want to control, but we suppress. So for example, if there is something you want to say, but you know there will be a repercussion of that, and you're going to say there is going to be a consequence.
Correct.
But you suppress and you don't say. That's me. I do that a lot, a lot of times.
Okay.
In my day-to-day life.
Okay.
And I suppress. I don't say because I'm really scared of fights and conflicts and all that.
Correct.
So isn't that harming myself?
No. It's not. Basically, there are very few good things. You've understood the repercussions in advance to your actions. You have anticipated that it's going to create a rebel. But there are ways of putting the same across. I'll give you a small example. Instead of saying, you're bad, I can say, I'm hurt. You understand? Instead of telling somebody, you've spoken very badly, I can say, I feel hurt. Hearing what you say. You don't say anything to that person. You are expressing your own make. That is less harming. You can change your words. You don't have to not say. If I need something, I don't have to tell the person, go get me something. I can say, I need some, say a lock or a key, whatever it is. The person around you will decide how to supply that. Similarly, if you are annoyed, you are angry, you are hurt, you can only say, I am hurt.
To yourself?
No, to that person.
I don't want to even say that because
Okay.
if you say...
But then don't worry. If you are doing it to avoid rebel, the result is you are avoiding rebel. So there's nothing wrong. Okay? So you can keep that. Don't keep on glorifying it. I don't say it. I don't say it. No, you're not saying it because you've chosen not to say it. It's not a favor on him. The moment you're clear with your concepts, it's going to help you to just forget it. Because you need to forget certain things. You need to forget certain things. So it's very important that what you say, especially it has to manifest The results are bound to be there because I'm going to talk about 7 powers. The 7th power talks about the results. If you have said right things, you will have happiness. If you say wrong things, you will have sorrows. You go to the next chakra, that is anahat. Sometimes you tend to love somebody so much that if that person doesn't meet you, start blasting the person. Where were you? Why didn't you meet me for so long? You are going overboard. You're being overboard. So, even heart chakra has to be a balanced thing. All chakras need to be balanced. The heart chakra, anahat chakra, the mudra is this. This is your mudra for heart chakra. If you take this mudra, mind you, we have to go into the reasons of meditation later. But right now, I'm just telling you what is the immediate reaction. It is if you feel you are unnecessary, your heart, let's say a simple thing, if there is a heartache, can you rectify it? Yes. If there is a heart problem, whether it's feeling or whether it's health problem, can you change it? Yes, you can. You keep on practicing this. Every mudra needs at least 40 minutes to start functioning. So you will say, my God, 7 mudras, 40 minutes daily, 350. No, we can't do that. No, 1 mudra per day you can do. And you can do the mudra on the day there is a problem. Suppose your throat has a problem, you only work on your throat. And how do you do it? I'll give you the example. I was invited for a talk and I had a hoarse voice and I had to clear it. I did this mudra, I breathed in, and now I'm going to tell you the secrets of Kumbhak. And you retain your breath. Retaining breath is very important. I will give you the reason why. If you're playing cards, how many of you play cards? Yes, we all do. So if you're by yourself, you want to build some castles. While building castles, when you are close by, you put 2 cards together. You don't breathe. Because if you breathe, it's going to collapse. And not breathing. You breathe in and inhale and keep quiet about it. Don't breathe out. Retain that breath, either outward or inward. That is Kumbhak. What does Kumbhak help? Helps you to construct, to build up. So if your voice is hoarse and there is some damage here, it's going to be rectified if you breathe in with this mudra and maintain Kumbhak. I will tell you exactly how to maintain Kumbhak. We'll take a small exercise with that, how to maintain Kumbhak. Now we are going to hold this mudra if you want. You can take any mudra, but this we'll take now, since we've come to the subject. You breathe in deep and you withhold as much as you can. While breathing in, I'm going to count, let's say 4. As you breathe in, I will count 4. You can't count. If you count, you won't be able to breathe in. So I'm going to count for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to just breathe in. Breathe in with your throat. So it's easier for you. With your nose, it will be difficult. So throat, just like how you say when somebody comes, you say, how nice you are, or how happy you are. So this you can use it with your mouth closed and do it really. I'm going to count 4. And after that, I'm going to start again with 1 and count for 16 numbers because the proportion is 1:4:2. So you try to do and you practice that Kumbhak. We'll see how it works. You can breathe in. I'll count 4. Then I'm going to count again 16, in which you're going to withhold. Suppose you can't withhold. Please breathe out. Don't worry. You're not holding your nose and I'm not pressing it close. You have the right to breathe out if you can't. But try and see if you can hold it. Because that is going to clear every congestion which is here. Okay, we're going to try that now. So I'm going to start with counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Withhold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax. We have counted 16. Suppose you really have a hoarse voice and there is a congestion. You can continue counting till 120. Nothing happens. We don't die. But don't do it immediately. You have to gradually increase this. So if it is 4 is to 16 is to 8, breathing out, then the next is 8. 8 is to 32 and 16, 10, 40. Very good. I wish there were some chocolates I can offer to these kids. Okay, leave it. So it's 8 is to 8, 10 is to 40 is to 20. Then we go to 12. 12 is to 48.
Math students.
16, 64. Can you imagine? This is how you are going to increase your potential. Any problem regarding sore throat, regarding heart congestion, abdominal pain, kidney problem, all these can go just by breathing in, maintaining kumbhak, and trying to help it to generally build up its muscles and strength. There's another secret I'm going to tell you, which is not known to anybody, but that brought me to USA in 2001. Since then I'm coming. This is withholding your... So if you have a health problem, suppose you have a stomach problem and you want to improve it, keep the mudra. These mudras are there, clearly stated in your CDs. And there are 4 books of mine which are available on Kindle. There is one book which is available on it is Pranayam by Dr. Swami Radhikananda. If you get that Kindle, it will cost you very little. There are 4 books totally. One of them is Amazon. Pranayam by Swami Radhikananda. It's a small book with all mudras in that, but otherwise the CD has got complete information, so don't worry. You withhold your breath and you keep that count and slowly. I did it. I was to go for the lecture. I had a hoarse voice. I couldn't go. I was telling them, I'm not coming. They said, no, just now. Don't talk. Say, he'll tell them. He says, Maun is one. They won't talk. I said, I can't do that. I have to come and give a lecture. Then I had to do something because there was a car there to receive me. There was a bus for my devotees and all. We were to go. Then I did this. From 16 to 32 to 64 to this so and so, and I reached 120 counts in silence totally. The moment I did 120 counts, and then I was able to say, hello, how are you? I said, I'm coming. I'm coming. Trust me, these are the simple tricks which we can observe to change your crisis into a simple situation, health crisis. Now there's another secret I'm going to tell you. It's a very important secret. All of you are going to close one side of the nostril and breathe. Just one. Close any one side. Breathe in gently. Now you can change it to the other and breathe in gently again.
नाडी शोधन नहीं करत होत ना आपण.
नहीं.
So we just breathe.
Just breathe normally and खुद से.
नहीं. Just keep your back straight.
Breathe in gently. Breathe out gently. We are just observing. We are not doing any exercise. We are just observing. Change the other and see. Now, how many of you have got right nostril easy than the left? Than the left. One of them is easy. Who's got right nostril easy? Who's got the left nostril easy? Right. And there's nothing right and wrong about it. It's your nature. So we're going to leave it at that. Right now, it's your nature. One of them is easy. Now let us say my right is easy. Let us say as an example that my right is easy. And suppose I have a health problem which is like a headache. It's a common problem, headache. You have a common problem like a headache, and you the first thing what you should do, I've got a headache. Okay, Swamiji said, let's breathe by one side and see which is easy. You see, my right is easy. You think that's right then if you have a headache? The right side breathing, should it be easy? If it is easy and you have a headache, it means breathing is wrong. Just close that. Close the one which is easy. By watch 20 minutes without tablet, you will be cured of your problem. This is the best medication, instant remedy for any health crisis. I was traveling the Singapore flight. I had one gentleman who had his head was beating, throbbing. He was trying to rush around with air hostesses asking them for tablets. So I said, please have faith in me, sit down here for 2 minutes. I knew he was in panic and the air hostesses were busy. So I said, sit down. I told him, just check which side you're breathing by. So first he was like slightly hesitant, but he was helpless. So I said, please trust me, I'm in saffron. And he closed one. I said, now which one is easier? So he said, this is easy. I said, close that. I helped him to put his finger on that. And I said, I'm sitting next to you. Within 20 minutes, if you're not well, I'm going to give you $1,000. I said, what? Instantly, he decided to make use of that. The idiot really thought he was going to get $1,000. Did I have it? I didn't have it, but I had to make him sit because he was not willing to sit. He was in panic state. But then when I said, I'm going to give you $1,000, he sat. 20 minutes. It didn't even complete. He was fast asleep. Then he got up, he said, where's that lady? I was there. We can't be class. He came rushing. You saved my life, man. You saved my life. I said, yes, I've saved my $1,000. But you can save a life. Trust me, when I'm addressing the great diocese at MIT with the other philosophers and doctors and everybody, I'm telling them to bring people out of coma, bed this. This is a science of Shiva Swarudaya. Next time, if she allows me to come again and talk to you all, I will talk about the science of these 5 elements. It will save your life. Whether you have a headache, you have a stomachache, you have nausea, you have vomiting, you have whatever, cold, cough, fever, pain, cramps, cancer, very bad illnesses, you can time taken will be more. This is a very big secret which is hidden between the couplets of Shiva Swarudaya, a message given by Lord Shiva. You have to just close the one which is easy and let the one which is difficult start functioning, start breathing, and you are going to be totally cured. Totally cured. Time will be taken. If it has taken 6 months to fall in, it will take 6 months. If it is 6 hours to become sick, it will take 6 hours to come out. But 20 minutes immediately first will come out of a critical moment. Critical moment. You're on the streets and you got a sunstroke. You don't know what to do. You don't know where to sit. There may not be a chair. Sometimes in malls there are no chairs. And you are not well. Quietly. Nobody need know about it. How are you? Nobody need know about it. Within 20 minutes you'll be all right. Yesterday when I was taking first class in the Yog Samadhi at Dublin, I was taking the class. First part got over, and second part, before the second part started, I went to have a glass of water. I drank that. When I came back, probably the combination was, I don't know, somehow it just happened that I started seeing little stars. And I was afraid I wouldn't be able to complete my program. So without much knowledge of it, I kept on doing like this and breathing. And somehow, within about 8 to 7, 8 deep breaths, I was out of it. You can save yourself. Now we learned about Kumbha, which is going to help you to retain breath. Second, we have also used, yes, you've retained breath. And because of retaining the breath, you have caused congestion because of mudras. You have a heart problem? Yes, keep this mudra. Deep, breathe in deep. People have arms, their hands ache sometimes. Yes, their hands ache. If the left hand aches, you rest sure you need to take care of your heart. If it is paining, keep this mudra, deeply, breathe in deep, and just relax. Withhold your kumbha as much as you can. Now, with that, what are we going to also try and do? Choose the correct nadi. These are called nadis. Sun and Pingla and Ida. You can call it, forget the names right now. Right side, left side. If your heart is not well, you're going to relax, breathe. First see which nadi. Left is better, right is better, right is better. Close the right. Breathe in deep. Withhold kumbha. Stay put. 20 minutes. Are you better? A little better. Try it again. Are you better? Little better. Try it again. You don't have to be admitted to the hospital immediately. You will have time. You will get at least an hour extra in hand before you end up into any critical situation. And if you're lucky, you will come out of it. You will come out. Now, you will go to the next mudra, which is this. I was talking about Manipur Chakra. This is going to give you an authority in life. Suppose a person goes to the doctor and says, "Doctor, I need a medicine." Or say, "I think you've got," I'm not sure. You see, I think. You can't say, "I think." I need a perfect guidance. There's no authority. That the authority is lacking. And you say, let's say, what do you think? What is he got? You will come out of the hospital and say, "I don't want any testing to be done." The doctor should have authority, established knowledge. That is, this is the seed. There's an established knowledge. There are people who can just look at you and say, "What is wrong?" I received a phone call from a person in the UK or US, I don't remember. They said, my daughter is faced with some hole in her heart. So we are trying to discover, they're not finding any correct nidan, that is conclusion. They're not coming to any conclusion. So I said, "What's the date of birth?" So they said something 4th. So I said, "It has nothing to do with their heart. Tell them to see them, look at the head." She said, "What nonsense." I said, "Just suggest," because they're doctors after all. It happened that the problem was with the head. So distinct are certain sciences of Shiva Swarodaya. As per your date of birth, so who's born first, on 1st or 10th, or 28th, and total is 10. 1. Anyone you're born on 1st of any month? 2nd? 3rd? 4th? Okay? 4th. If at all you will have if there is a problem, it may be with the head. Either a heavy head, a headache, or whatever it is. So remember, it doesn't mean that you don't have to be aware of the others, but normally this is a normal pattern. 5th could be 14. That's what I said. Combination should bring you to 5. Any combination to 5. Yes. Do you have the instant tears or something when something goes wrong? Or do you command all the time? I'm just asking.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes. We are born with certain numbers and traits and qualities. There's nothing right and wrong. They are facts. You wish to command, you wish to control. There's nothing wrong. I'm just giving you your traits. So it may exert you. And sometimes when it doesn't work, you may end up with tears. 6. 15. 15, correct. 6. What will happen? When you need to speak, you won't speak. We're not asking at you younger. We are just learning from you. Okay? Right. 7. Correct. She's going to be very lucky. She's going to love things which are beautiful, and she's going to go far, be hometown, and enjoy herself. But what is going to be at all? If at all anything has to be wrong, it could be her breathing or lungs or heart. And if it is healthy, it's the best thing. She'll always be happy.
The happiness the class was
Happy. Very good. Very good.
Right, Neha?
We all have these problems. They have health issues. And you can set it right. Meditation can be used for health. Meditation can be used for various powers. Like I told you, very powerful consciousness, awareness, alertness, powerful intuition, powerful confidence on words, powerful correct choices, authority, love, and stability. These are also powers. You can call it siddhis. We'll come to siddhis around it some other time because there's too much all in one little package. So we'll just go a little easy. Then you come to Manipur. If you feel, normally we have this, if you feel you have got, as I told you, any stomachache, we are going to do this mudra. Breathe in by the correct side, which was dull earlier. Now you're going to activate it and breathe by that. Withhold the kumbhak as long as you can. And then you release. Just by the change of nadi, you may belch, you may pass gas, whatever it is, and you will feel relaxed. Your stomach will be perfectly all right. And these are very small, they are just combinations of 5 elements. We have time?
Not really.
Time is done? Okay, so we'll just finish it, conclude it now. The rest you can watch it and hear that CD, it will help you, but I'll just give you an idea. You have the root chakra. The root chakra gives you stability. If suppose you go to your friend's house, you want to go back home. If you go to your aunt's place, you want to go back home. If you're at home, you want to get out. This is unstable. So you should not be unstable. So for stability, Muladhara is. Again, as I told you, this is a mudra. The planet is Mars. This is the mudra. If you have a problem, it could be fissures, it could be piles, it could be constipation, it could be weak legs. That's why today there was one patient I saw today. I have talked to her mother to send me her birth date to Shraddha, so I can give her certain tissue salts which you need as per your birth dates. If you have a health problem, please feel free to contact me. My email is anuradhadhole@gmail.com, and I'm on YouTube also. You can contact me, send your notifications, send your name. I'll leave the email address with her, so you can have that. And if you feel a health problem, an issue problem, if you have some sort of issues, you have some conflicts and conflicting issues, please feel free to contact. Because last 50 years, I have been able to help some people, many people. So if there's anything you need, I can do that for you. Yes. Yes.
Because it fell down on my day.
Yes.
And it hurts sometimes.
Caustics.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a very good medicine. Please send me. Take down my number, one of you. You all can send India number. I'll give you 9511602400. You have to SMS to me. I will SMS back the medicines names to you. You can make them away from homeopathic stores, because they are normally homeopathic medicines which I will refer to, and you can use that. Trust me, within no time you will see the difference. 3 weeks is maximum you need to actually be worried about. After 3 weeks you'll feel it's, and they are good, and you can even consult some other homeopathic doctors. You don't have to worry. I'm not a doctor, but I have done a lot of studies on that, and it has helped people. So don't worry. You can also do this mudra. Yes, and eat some long. There is a clove. Clove oil is the medicine for Muladhara. Chandan is the medicine for lower abdomen. Lavender for the Manipur chakra, stomach. Rose for heart. Eucalyptus for throat. Jasmine and lotus. These are 7 medicines. The oils can be used. Okay? But when you apply clove oil, mellow it down with some cream or some little coconut oil, because it can burn the skin. The rest of the oils are not harmful. Okay, these are some of the things. I am available on YouTube. My YouTube name is Swami Radhikananda, SWAMY. M-I is also there. Radhikananda, RADHIKANANDA. There are 200 videos. They are mostly with health as well as Kundalini Yoga. You can subscribe, and there is notification. Whenever you wish to write something, medicine-wise, anything, you can send it to me. I'll reply back. And for meditation, use the mudras. This is 4 number. Born on 4th, born on 5th. Mudra will be born on 4th, mudra. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th, don't worry right now. You can use this itself. Then 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Roughly, I'll give you. Those who are born in January are for research. February, executives. March, philosophers. April, statesmen. May, lovers. June, critics.
That's so true.
She's so sweetly happy. June, critics. July, composers, organizers. August, friends. September, teachers. October, friends. A host. October, host, good host, hospitality industry. November, humanitarians. And December, manufacturers. Okay, we'll stop here today. November, humanitarian. And date of birth?
15.
5 and 6. You need to speak, my girl.
Child.
So, sometime later, whenever we get a chance again to meet, we can. Otherwise, I am available on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Shadhu. Thank you.
Thank you to her.